Welcome to Angel Speaks. In this video, I want to talk about the narcissist's eyes. This is key in spotting people that lack empathy, okay? Narcissists or psychopaths, sociopaths, or people that have no empathy. This is someone who was a victim of abuse, but they're very, very numb. They did not heal. They didn't forgive. They didn't heal. So they're damaged and their emotions stayed numb. So these people don't feel empathy. Empathy is basically being able to feel what that person's feeling. You know how when someone tells you a story that they went through, or they're like, oh my gosh, can you believe this happened to me? And you kind of start to listen and you're starting to imagine how they're feeling. You can imagine how they're feeling, and then you kind of feel for them, and then you're like, I know what that feels like, and you're able to help them because you're like, I don't want them to feel hurting, you know. Or if you say something and someone's feelings get hurt and you say, you hurt my feelings when you said that, then you feel bad and you're like, I'm sorry, I didn't, I don't want you to hurt, I'm sorry. And then it kind of makes you like not want to do that thing again so they're not hurt again. Well, narcissists or people that lack empathy, they can't do that. That thing, they're numb. They don't feel for others like that because it's so numb. And so a good way to find out if they lack empathy is their eyes. Their eyes are very, very, very dead, emotionless. There's no life there. All right? So I want to show you, give you an example real quick. Hi, how you doing? This is a normal person. Hey, what's up? Yeah, blah, 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 yeah. You see my eyes, or you can see my feelings through my eyes. Yeah. Yeah, something, something, something. Here goes a narcissist. What? Oh, hey. How are you? Hi, how are you? That's right, yeah. Oh, haha. Well, When they're listening to you talk, uh-huh. Uh-huh. You see my eyes are like, okay, go F yourself. That's how you could tell their eyes. That's one red flag that I noticed. Now, I didn't understand nothing about narcissists. Nobody taught me nothing about evil people except the obvious monster. If they seem evil, then they're evil. But no one ever taught me that people can pretend to be nice but be evil. I didn't know that. But when I met this person, the first time I saw them, we were meeting up to go out to eat to a restaurant, and the one thing I noticed was their eyes. And on the phone when we were talking and getting to know each other, this person act like they were so enamored by me, like giving me so much attention, talk to me all the time. Like he acted so excited to see me that he invited me to 2 dates before we even went to the first date. I knew there was something wrong with that too, but I didn't understand it. So it's like, oh, how about we go on our first date on this date? And then it was like, oh, and you know what? I'm having something else going on, a later date after that. How about we do something on that date? And I'm like, we didn't even go out on the first date. How do we know we're going to like each other? And he's like, I'm just really excited to. And I was just like, oh, okay. I thought, oh, that's cute, I guess, maybe. I mean, it's kind of weird. But at the same time, I was like, well, maybe he's just really into me. And so you would think that somebody that seems like they're really into you, when they see you, that's going to show on their face. Not with a narcissist. So as soon as I saw him, he looked through the window, through the car, and he goes, hey, I'm parked over here. The eyes were so like nothing there. I parked over here. Yeah, just meet me over there. Okay. Dead. Okay. And I didn't know why, but I'm like, what's going on here? Like, I just had this weird feeling like, how come his face didn't look motion, like it didn't look like it had any emotions in it. Like I noticed that deadness there. And that will give it away because there's nothing there. There is no happy emotions. You know, this is a person, abusive people that don't heal. They're filled with demons. They have a lot of evil spirits. And so when there's evil in you, you're not going to feel joy, peace, nothing. It's just all negative stuff, which is death, right? The Bible says, like, sin is death. So it's literally that. They have death in them to the point where their eyes are just, you know, and they don't give you eye contact too much. When they do, it's a seducing thing or a very intimidating thing, and it looks like a stare, you know. And I'm going to show you that too in a minute. But when they're talking to you, they usually don't give you eye contact. Healthy people usually, they'll give eye contact, you know. Unhealthy person, when they talk, they'll be like, ah, da, da, da. And on top of that, narcissists lie a lot. So a lot of what they're telling you is going to be a lie anyway. So that's why they're not going to give you eye contact as well. But if they do give you eye contact, it looks really creepy. It is a stare. It is a dead stare. And then when they're trying to seduce you, it's a very hypnotizing thing that makes you feel uncomfortable, and you'll probably feel kind of paralyzed. And it's not like, oh, I'm melting. It's kind of, it's a little creepy, and you don't understand it, but you're getting seduced. You're getting seduced by it. This is how that looks. And it's really creepy. I felt very uncomfortable when this person did that. But I you know, remember, when you go through abuse as a child, when you are surrounded by abusive people, mean people, all that, that's all abuse. When you meet someone that's abusive, you know, you are already groomed to be abused and to be controlled. So when you meet someone that's already controlling, they're looking for someone to, they're a predator. They're looking for someone that's vulnerable, someone that has empathy, someone who feels for others. They're going to be vulnerable. They're going to be a vulnerable person to prey on, because this is someone that I could play with their emotions real easily. And so they're going to do that hypnotizing, I'm looking at you, I'm going to seduce you. Yeah, I'm trying to seduce you. But they give this the longest stare in the world. And it's like, a normal person, you'll look for a little bit and then look away, because, you know, you might get nervous after a while. They don't feel no nervous, nothing, because you see they're not falling for you. They're pretending to. They can't get emotionally attached. When you got emotions in you, you're going to feel uncomfortable when you're staring at somebody for a certain amount of time. They don't feel no uncomfortable. That's why it's easy for them to intimidate people, because they don't feel the same things that normal people, healthy people feel. When you have empathy, you're going to feel uncomfortable. You might feel nervous. You know, you don't want to cross no boundaries. Well, a narcissist or a psychopath, they don't, boundaries do not exist with them. There's no boundaries. So they will not feel uncomfortable. They will never feel uncomfortable. The only thing they will feel is threatened if they feel you're trying to question their authority. That's when they feel threatened, but it's more like a irritated, now I'm angry with you. It's not like, you're making me feel nervous, now I feel, you know, embarrassed. No, they just feel irritated, and they want to get you back, and they're going to get you back. But, yeah, that stare, that the eyes will say it all. Okay, when you give them a compliment, they're not going to look at you, thank you, unless they're really, really great at it. If they're watching this video, they'll probably try to practice now, but they can only hide but so much. You can't pretend the eyes. There's no way you can put life in your eyes when there's no life there. So that's a dead giveaway, their eyes. Yeah, if you say, oh, you look really nice, you know, blah blah blah, they'll be like, thank you, or thank you. But usually, I notice they don't say thank you. Usually, oh, really? Yeah. Well, let me tell you, girl. And they're going to start bragging about what you complimented on. Well, you know, of course I could dress, you know. I got these outfits. I have a lot of outfits like this, you know. And they'll talk about that. If you say, oh, that was a nice little art drawing you did there, they'll be like, I got a lot more drawing. I used to do this all the time. Like, they won't even appreciate the compliment because in their minds, they're supposed to receive compliments because they are gods. So, notice that about the eyes. They will rarely give you eye contact, and if they do, it will be a dead stare of intimidation, trying to intimidate you or trying to seduce you, which will be a very hypnotizing, creepy / seducing type of stare. And then dead, there will be no emotions, even if they smile, laugh. It's always like they're forcing it. You got to remember, they feel there's no good feelings in there. It's just numb. They feel numb. So it's a ha ha ha, you know, or That's how they react. They never do genuine laughs because deadness inside. So I hope this video was helpful with the eyes. Ooh. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. Stay tuned. More to come.